Sup, nerds. I'm here to tell you the tale of two amazing new monsters I'll be adding to the PapaLycanthology shortly. Those monsters are two cryptids who belong to Blue-Eyed Darkness and J-Lo Fett. These two powerful monsters have a long and detailed history of love, loyalty, and tragedy. Make no mistake, you will need either a small army or a powerful band of warriors to take down these two. We shall begin with the most powerful of the pair, Blue-Eyed Darkness. Beauty, elegance, darkness, tragedy. Your monster was formerly a human, but was run out of her hometown due to fears of being a witch. Fleeing from her tormentors, she later ended her life upon the murk and mud of a swamp. With her dying breath, she channeled necromantic energies and vowed revenge. She is Blue Eyes, the Drowned Lady. And here is your stat block. Pause to read. Blue Eyes, the Drowned Lady, or Blue Eyes for short, is a CR-17 neutral evil medium undead with decent AC, relatively low hit points, and stats focusing on charisma and constitution. Skills include deception, perception, performance, and persuasion for luring in wary travelers, as well as resistances to cold and necrotic damage and immunity to lightning damage. That's important for later. Blue Eyes can magically polymorph into a beautiful, medium-sized humanoid or back into her true form. She makes herself appear as a beautiful maiden by the water's edge, only to lure people close enough for her death touch. Physical attacks against her will cause necrotic damage as well as any creature who touches her. She has lightning absorption, meaning whenever she takes lightning damage, she regains a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt. And last of all, she has grasping tendrils, those little neon green things in the picture. They can all act as 4 separate limbs, they can be attacked, they're immune to different kinds of damage, and each one can take an attack. She'll be using a multi-attack from her claws and her tendrils, and to reel her enemies closer to her to utilize that death touch. And yes, both her claw and tendril attacks will still apply that death touch ability, so they will be dealing a lot of necrotic damage. But her most powerful ability is her Leech Life, which is on a recharge. She will grab hold of a target creature that is adjacent to her, draining the life from them. They will take a large amount of necrotic damage and also take a hit to their strength stat. Blue Eyes will then regain a number of hit points equal to 10 plus 4 times the amount of strength stolen. But this is not the end of the story, no way. I told you this is a paired monster stat block. But a quick intermission is needed. If you want to see more of my stuff, I have over 150 monster stat blocks you can download now from here, or you can commission me and get your own made. Behind every beautiful and powerful woman, there is a creepy, slimy, cryptid monster thing. No, not you, the monster I made for you. This creature of the deep was a denizen of the swamp of which Blue Eyes had perished in, and he felt a great deal of mercy and sympathy, watching her in her final moments, trying to give her the smallest amount of relief in her last moments. Despite her steeled resolve and absolute focus on revenge, this creature decided to stay around, protecting her, guarding her, forming a unique bond between their damage types. A monstrous cryptid believed to be a cross between a cadaver and an electric eel, you are the Fedivolt. And here is your stat block. Pause to read. The Fedivolt is a CR-14 neutral evil large monstrosity with decent AC and hit points and stats focusing on strength and constitution. Some basic survival skills, you understand common but you cannot speak, and most importantly, you are immune to necrotic damage. That's important for later. You are amphibious, you have swamp camouflage, and you have necrotic absorption, meaning whenever you take necrotic damage, you instead take no damage and regain hit points equal to half the damage dealt. You're coming into battle with your multi-attack with your slams and your paralyzing claw attacks. 3 of them to be exact, but all 3 attacks cannot be the same. Your slam does a moderate amount of bludgeoning damage, but your paralyzing claw will deal lightning and slashing damage, and the target creature must succeed a constitution saving throw, otherwise they will become paralyzed. You have a unique reaction whenever you take melee damage. You create a short wave shock. All creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed a constitution saving throw, otherwise they take a small amount of lightning damage. And last of all, on a recharge is your lightning breath. You exhale lightning in a 90-foot cone, and each creature in that line must succeed a dexterity saving throw, otherwise take massive lightning damage. An absolute disgusting monstrosity. One where adults will tell their children during a lightning storm that is instead the Fedivault screaming in agony. So in case you haven't quite picked up on it just as of yet, the main damage type that he deals out will help regenerate hit points for Blue Eyes. And the primary damage type, Necrotic, the one that she will be dishing out constantly with her tendrils, will actually heal the Fedivault. They are a unique team that is built on tragedy and survival and support for one another. Sometimes dishing out pain, and sometimes healing it. Regardless, these two cryptids are dangerous, and you should proceed with caution if you ever are considering taking upon the bounty upon even one, for you know the other is nearby. Hey JLo and Blue Eye, I hope you enjoy your monsters. I wanted to get that artwork just right on those things, and those things came out amazing. Hope you enjoy your monster stat blocks, and if you do intend to use them, please record it and let me know. I want to see how it rolls. And as always, nerds, I'll see you at the next one.